was able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. A draw to the back. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joe, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, the SEC wants it, and they want it back. A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball from the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Williams. Here comes the pressure. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
It's third down for the offense. Look how he's breaking free. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
A successful play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Looking for some space. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Green. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He'll hand it off. Sees an opening. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Bursts into space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Washington. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking into the clear. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Dropping back. It's Williams. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To the air. It's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And he's got it at the 15. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. To the 45. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, Doc. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you got to love a 1st down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Washington. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Washington has moved into the red zone. There's the handoff. He's got space. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
2nd down and goal. And they've got him.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Washington. Powers into the end zone. Now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken to one of the up end. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Trying to find room. It's Washington. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
And it was there, too. I think he's going to pick up some quality yardage on that. It feels like the running back just took his eyes off the football. Those angle routes, they can be a tough catch because he's coming right back across that middle. And if there's too much heat on that ball, remember, he's a running back. He's not a wide receiver. But again, got to make that catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, it's a double pass. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Now it's another broken tackle. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking for some space. It's Durham. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Game set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Levitt. It's a short completion to the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. The freshman brings him down quickly. Third down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict. And he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it. And they're able to do it here for a first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area. And the official is going to call intentional grounding here. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Washington now operating in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top now here in the 4th. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Runs through the defender. And let me stopped after a gain of 3.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Looks like LSU has the first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Durham. Right now, here he goes. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone. There's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run.
Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Washington. He's got some space. Look out. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Handoff heading left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here. They bring him down by a solid 9-yard gain. Sets up a second and short.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Trucks through the defender. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Huskies are in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And on the carry, he's heading left. Touchdown, Washington. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the...
Looking to throw it deep.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seams out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long off-season, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another President